Okay. Okay, so stream should have started at least. Like hopefully sorry. Hopefully stream already started. And like it's going to be the normal procedure, I think. I'm going to start playing. I'm not gonna comment much like outside of the game, right? And then when more people arrive, then I'll start with the usual like discussion and stuff like that. God, I think someone mentioned in the last stream, but like this game really has like a incredible soundtrack, like legitimately. Where is the other stone? Is it this one? Yeah, I think it's this one. Hello, fellow wolves, eagles, yetis, and checks notes, lolly bunny girls. Welcome to the stream, Akira. And you forgot like fish people. But yeah, outside of that, yeah, pretty much, yes, you got everyone. You know, actually, I've been meaning to ask, like, hello, Obscure, how dare you? Welcome to the stream, Kodokunasu. But, like, I've been meaning to ask you guys, like, unfortunately, fishes fear me. Woman too. Good reference there. But where was I? Oh yeah, I've been like I saw at least, right? This anime called The An Angel, which is a very like classic anime from I think the early 2000s, right? And like I can't wait to react to it honestly. Like, I really want to react to the opening on stream because it's like one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Like, legitimately, right? Oh, okay, where the hell? Ah, okay. Obviously, it's an anime opening, so like I can't play the whole thing for a reaction stream. Like that's pretty much a one-way ticket to getting super banned. But I want to react to at least part of it, which I find funny, you know? Like I would do anything. I would like mute the music. I'll like only play the part that's actually relevant. I just really want to react to it on stream. Anyway, so that is the next React slot just going to be anime open? Is nah. Like, are you kidding me? No, I get like insta banned. Also, welcome to the stream, Big Pew. That doesn't sound bad actually. And there is a tier list. Yeah, but even the tier list like doesn't play the whole like opening. It plays is like a few seconds of each opening it talks about. By the way, was Altered Beast like originally an arcade game? If you're talking about the very first one, like the Sega Genesis one, then yes, it was originally like an arcade game. You could react and erase the string after the end, like VTubers do. First off, welcome to the stream, Genérico Jerônimo. And like I could, but like, frankly, I just don't see the point. Like, if people want to do that, more power to them. But I don't see a point in like making a string if I'm just going to erase it afterwards, you know? It's kind of a me thing. But yeah, welcome. And where was I? Where was I? Oh no, I need to do that. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to need to go to the beginning and refill. This is one of the biggest problems with this game actually, is that like due to the spirit mechanic, right? You can't just transform freely. You gotta like kill enemies. In order to get transformation time. So if you get very low on spirits, like I did just now, like you're pretty much shit out of luck, you know? You're going to need to do this very like boring thing of having to go back in order to farm essentially. And like even now that I farmed, look at this, I'm going to have to go to the very beginning in order to refill my health as well. So yeah, the life system is just very annoying in this game, my opinion. Like, no, the spirit system, sorry. It also makes it so that most bosses, up until they figure this out later in like the game, it makes it so that most bosses are pretty much most boss arenas have to be filled with enemies just to guarantee that you have a constant supply of like resources to use. It's a very similar problem that I think Doom Eternal also runs into. Pretty sure lives can get striked even if you don't archive it. I don't know about that, but like I prefer to play it safe, honestly. So I'll believe you on that. Oh, hello, son. Welcome. But yeah, I think we should. I'm going to use the fact that I'm having to pause and go back here to talk about something, right? First, before we get to the thing proper, let me just get the comments here I wanted to. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So there's this Blue Archive comic that they released recently, and I'll give you guys some time to like read it. Now you know what? Like I'll read it for you guys just to make this. make the string like somewhat more dynamic, right? It says here like that should do it. Nice work, Rio. Yes, the radar is clear too. Then let's go back. Slap. Ah, what was that? Well, Neru said it. It's just a like nice little like funny comic, right? Um tapa na gostosa. Meu irmão, você não pode falar isso. Você tá em 2026, não pode. What do you have planned for the next slop again? We're going pretty much this actually. Like the next React slop is going to be exclusively on like memes, especially like Blue Archive memes, right? Been getting BA comics on my feed since watching your streams. Nice. Actually saw this weird art of the white girl nude on a bike playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Truly Pixiv is something. Yeah. But the thing I wanted to comment on is not even the comic itself. It's just that, like, the comic, most people actually enjoyed it and didn't have too much of an issue with it. But some people in the Blue Archive community are very, and I do get it, but the level in which they push it is very, it's too much in my opinion. Because the Blue Archive fan base is very anti-Yuri for the most part. And so we got comments like this one I'll read to you guys that say, for example, I hate when you do stuff like this to validate the Yuri F words on their way to say that they don't love Sensei. Also, Rio wouldn't do this, honestly. I know she's dumb, but not that clueless, you know? And we also have a comment like this, for example. Yuri F words will take this as an official validation of their delusions, even though it's nothing romantic at all and actually a pretty normal thing to do between female friends. And like, again, I do understand to some extent, like why the BA community is like anti-Yuri, but again, it can sometimes, like not even sometimes, a lot of the time, it gets to the point of like extremism of people like literally making a big deal out of nothing and like not being able to again just enjoy a simple like haha comic because like oh maybe the Yuri idiots will use this against us. Like chill, like chill, okay? Like if you actually interacted with like even one of the toxic Yuri fans, you know that they don't need this for like their delusions. Like they're going to have delusions no matter what. Like if you keep worrying about this and just keep being like super paranoid, you're just not going to enjoy anything anymore. Just have fun with the comic and like ignore those people, you know? Because like it can get to a point where the anti-Yuri people are just as, if not even more annoying than the Yuri people. Like they try so hard to like gatekeep that they end up just being like even worse, you know? And it's not something I want for the fan base. Again, I do understand like that the Yuri people can get like very annoying. I'm not saying that they don't. I'm not saying to just ignore them or not do anything, or you know. But like you can get to the point where like you legitimately just get even worse than the people you're trying to like go against, you know. Suckers. I can send it to you. It has a safe for work version. Please do. Like, please send it through, like, Twitter DMs. Fuck. I love how, like, powerful the, like, Yeti form is. That, like, I barely take any damage and my punches can pretty much just, annihilate most enemies, you know? Absolutely amazing. Now, where is it? I think it's a bit... no, no. Could be... Okay, it's not here. Okay, I'm going to explore a bit to see where this thing is. Weird. Okay, it should be like a bit later then. I was quoting that Keanu Reeves meme from last year. Where? Ok, ok, ok. Tá, entendi, ok. Well, an ass slapping can be platonic. Some people just gotta realize they got a fat ass that's eligible for smack. I'm not commenting on that. These people need to chill, lol. Exactly. From what I know about BA, it doesn't feel like they will ever add actual Yuri. They are overreacting. It's less that, like, they think that the game will add actual Yuri, and more that they, like, think that the Yuri people, like, the Yuri fans will use this as, like, ammunition to be, like, annoying, you know? Which, again, like, yeah, they will, but they would, like, use anything as ammunition to be annoying. Like, those people don't need actual evidence, you know? Anyway, my favorite gender is nuns. God damn it. Okay. Okay, I'll address you guys' comments, but I'll do so again, like, later. Quick. Please, I need this. Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm going to need to concentrate a bit. So yeah, I'll address your comments later. Okay, almost there. The problem with this boss is that the first phase is like super chill, right? Like, I barely need to concentrate at all for it. But then the second phase, like, has some attacks that can pretty much kill you instantly. So I don't need to concentrate for like the first phase, but the second one I do. Yeah. Bro is playing Toho in 3D. Yeah, pretty much like any level that involves the merman or like Garuda is pretty much like you described. It's Toho in 3D. It's pretty much just a bullet hell. Anyway, let me get to the comments. My favorite gender, sorry, is nuns wearing an outfit which, despite being ostensibly unrevealing, allows verification of the absence of panties by viewing the inguinal region of flesh. Okay, truth nuke. All it takes is having a cast of mostly girls. The Rabbit Yuri fans will faint from a nosebleed by just seeing two girls being next to each other. Exactly. 95% of mentions of Yuri that I see are just arguing about Yuri or Yuri fans. Honestly, being vehemently anti-anything to the point you're complaining about platonic interactions is annoying. Witch from Mercury mind-broke Yuri fans and anti-Yuri fans alike. Why? Like, could you elaborate on that? I actually don't. Why would that be the case? That's interesting. Even if they add Yuri to Blue Archive, who cares? Talk about people unknowingly having fat asses. Like, damn, bro, do we clap when you walk? What's this about? Oi, oi. King hell. But yeah, in regards to like who cares about like if they add Yuri, the problem is that like, and I think some people already like answered this, but like adding Yuri is the same thing as like adding a canon like couple to a character in a gacha game, especially a female character. Like, it takes away from the self-insert fantasy, you know? It makes it so people feel like they can't have then has a waifu anymore because like they like someone besides the main character, you know? It's pretty dumb, but like it's kind of the logic of why people don't like Yuri being added, you know, to like a waifu gacha game. And like, not only is that the case with canon couples, but with Yuri specifically, right? Where is it? It also has like the problem of like attracting the rabid Yuri fans. So it has this problem for like people who like having waifus of like, oh, not only does she have a canon couple now, but like so like it diminishes the waifu appeal, but like now it attracts due to who the canon couple is, like all the Yuri fans, who are going to make the fan base more annoying to me and people who like straight couples. Because yeah, this is like genuinely a problem. Like there are some really rabid Yuri fans out there who just they don't even hate like just hetero couples, like fictional hetero couples. They just hate heterosexual people in general. Like they just hate heterosexual people and heterosexual relationships. So that's why people care, you know? If this kind of thing is added to the game. And like why they don't like anything that's like that would imply Yuri or attract the Yuri fans to their fan base. Again, like I said, like it can definitely get to a point that's too much, but I get why they do it at all, at least. Like there's a reason for it, even if it can be taken too far, like I said. Where in the hell? Again, I'm sorry that I'm not like answering you guys' comments. It's just that there are certain sections in this game where I really need to just concentrate, you know? Look at the bullshit I need to do, man. Okay. I don't play BA, so I'm not qualified to talk Pew, but isn't BA and Nikkei games both games that focus on self-insert, X-character dynamic? Feel like adding Yuri would be a bad idea for those. Exactly. Beast be like, hey yo, is this... I swear to God. I was thinking the same thing. Okay. Yeah, I noticed how much this game resembles Toho somehow. More like just those sections. It's not even about their taste, they often just have obnoxious personalities. If you're talking about Yuri fans, then yeah. But welcome to the stream, Gray Platonic. Welcome. Anyway. There was actually an old Toho 6 fan game that tried to make it like that. They could make both sides happy with bisexuals or something. Forgot if it was already... That makes all sides irrationally angry. Society. But yeah, like, the reason this makes both sides irrationally angry is because, like, I don't understand, really, but I'm trying to, like, find the logic, you know? Yeah, foolish endeavor, I know. But, like, I'm trying to find the logic that would kind of justify this kind of thing. Where is it? Like, the Yuri fans, I think, feel kind of betrayed. You know what, like, forget it. Like, I can't understand, like, why bisexuals would actually make people angry. Like, I try to, like, think with my buttons here and be like, oh, maybe there is some logic to it. I have no idea, man. Fucking, I don't know. Spirit, spirit, spirit. Fuck. So yeah, I do know that, like, oh my fucking god. That Akira is correct, and that this does indeed make people, like, irrationally angry. But I couldn't tell you why to save a life, honestly. And we're in the Indiana Jones section now. God, isn't this game wonderful? Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. I think though, anyway, people get angry at that, but still want there to be 3P dojins of their favorite girls. No, this thing. Yeah, Big Pew, it's definitely pretty dumb. But yeah. Hey, wait, I think I can use the Garuda here, actually, to dodge. Like, I'm pretty sure, like... Hey, wait, maybe... Oh, okay. So that's how you do it. Okay. Damn it. Okay. We gotta do a bunch of things again. First game over. Yay. I think there was a game that failed recently where they tried to make it one of those 3D bullet hells and it just doesn't work. Forgot the name, but it's one of those games. I'm guessing you mean like hentai games. By those, I mean people can correct NPCs for misgendering you. Oh, the player character can correct NPCs for misgendering you. Ah, one of those games. Ah, okay, okay. I think it's because thanks to Witch from Mercury, they now think that every mecha anime is gay or has like gay elements. Ah, okay, okay. All I'm hearing is weakness. You need to be willing to play the role of Mr. Steal Your Wife. Uh, but weakness is unironically like a big part of like otaku culture. Like, not to be an asshole, but like genuinely, like there's a lot of this. Oh my god, I'm going to have to do this again. There's a lot of this mentality in otaku culture. For example, is why they like purity so much, right? Because they think that, because like, and this is the actual logic, I'm not just making shit up, right? The actual logic as to why people like purity is that, like, they don't want to be compared to other guys. Like, otakus don't want to be the guy's one and only, because they think that if the girl has any other guy to compare them to, like they'll naturally lose. Like they'll naturally lose in a comparison to any other guy, and like that's why they want to be a girl's one and only. No, I'm not joking. Like this is the reason like otakus themselves say they like purity, you know? So yeah, as like stupid as this is, unfortunately like weakness is unironically baked into otaku culture. Like that's not even me being mean, that's like straight from the horse's mouth, you know? So, has like I said, as pathetic as it is, yes, we this kind of like quote unquote weakness is pretty much baked into otaku culture. Anyway, but before we continue, I really want to get caught up with the comments. So we're going to be stopping a bit, and I'm going to be like just reading stuff. On April 1st, Blue Archive should add Yuri, but then it turns out to be a male Russian gunsmith called character called Yuri. As funny as that would be, like then people would complain because oh no, males in my gacha game. People are going to complain about fucking everything. Other Rabbit Yuri fans, the people who get mad if you dare post art of a gay fictional character with a man? Yes. Uh, WFM kept dancing around with "Is it Yuri, isn't it?" And to make matters worse, one of the suits came out to confirm the two main girls are not a couple. Oh, which from like Mars. Ah, okay. Despite the series ending with an officially engaged, the reason probably being the fact that they're starting that in the start of the story, the engagement was purely transactional. Okay. And it turns out the girls' guns are made by him. All the girls' hatred and strife is powered by Yuri, just like society. God, that would be so funny. Game devs resisting the urge to add flying bats or wasp enemies to the ground-based action game. Huh? Except you can clearly see in the anime that the rich girl stops hating the protagonist, and that dude's statements aren't actually present inside the anime itself. Lol, fair, I've been on Twitter before, I know exactly the kind of people you're talking about. Looking at you, Risk of Rain 2. Bro is throwing so much hands with a fucking anteater or something. Yeah, again, it's the kind of silly shit you gotta do in this game when you run out of spirits. It's why, like, it's just not a good system. Like, I feel like. God, I really need to figure out what to spend this on. It's like saying in an interview, by the way, the bad guy survived in the final episode of Batman, when no such scene is even implied on screen. Hi, OA. Hi, Great Platonic. Again, sorry that I'm taking so long to answer you guys. There's so many, like, complicated parts in this section of the game that I sort of need to concentrate. At least you have a gun usually in that game. It was released it was released, it's at the shrine featured in Touhou 10. I think I disagree with the self-insert fantasy thing because that wildly varies from gacha to gacha. I agree with that in Nikkei, but disagree in FGO, for example. That game has a lot of official couples. Yeah, but nobody, like, at least here was saying that, like, because there are some games that lean more into it than others, right? Like you said, FGO doesn't lean too much into it. They kind of mix and match things. They have Yuri couples, they have like some self-insert fantasy stuff, right? So there are definitely some that like mix and match, right? But generally, when a game does one thing, it tries to stick to just that one thing, you know? Like, an FGO type of situation is very rare, you know? Now, where's the last bastard? Oh, I already killed him. Okay. Someone called me Obscure Shapiro. I'm going to kill the person that did that. Fucking Obscure Shapiro, how dare you? Anyway. And they managed to make it work. Obscure Shapiro trying to find the facts and logic. How dare you? How fucking dare you? Again, they managed to make it work, but so it's not like it's impossible, but they generally try to stick to one thing or the other, you know? That's what I mean. I think I lost your previous comment. That what was released at Touhou 10? I was trying to say that. Okay. Okay. I like how different Altered Beasts seem to each have their own soundtrack. They have a track for each of them, including the extra ones. It's all really cool. It makes everyone angry, everyone except me is stupid. Pretty much, yeah. Comedically massive waterfall obscuring entire screen. Seems that water is leaking from the ceiling. Thanks, game. Game devs try not to add bullet hell sections to games that do not fit it. Challenge impossible. Looking at you, Devil May Cry 1. It's my most hated thing in Rabbi Ribi. Rabbi Ribi is kind of like how do I say this? Side-scroller bullet hell though, like that's kind of its whole thing, you know? 3P is a threesome, yes, I know. Which is like kind of funny because there's an anime called Tenshi no 3P, which is like Tenshi no 3Ps, but it can also be read as Tenshi's like Angels threesome. Very funny. Anyway, but I still love that game. We all share a brain cell here. I was thinking the same thing. Rip. Yo, do you think the size of his meat changes when he goes between all the beasts? Probably. Pew, it would be weird if it didn't. Meanwhile, Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, the straightest anime of all time. Hell yeah. I actually didn't know that was the reason. I don't think that's the only possible reason. It's not the only possible reason, but like, it is the reason most Japanese otaku will give you. Like, again, straight from the horse's mouth. That's why they like the girls to be like pure. You know, the girls to be like virgins. Depends on the person. Again, like, I'm talking specifically about Japanese otakus. And that's the reason most of them have for preferring that. Like, if you prefer like that for other reasons, that's fine. But I'm talking about Japanese otaku specifically. The Japanese otaku culture likes that due to this. I always thought the reason was since most otakus wanna be wizards, they want to exchange first times with someone. That's also a part of it, but it's mostly what I talked about. Fuck. Okay. Like, even I can empathize with just the aesthetic of P of Purity. I can't stop laughing when he gets hit with a boulder and does a Street Fighter knockdown pose. That's good. Why? Why? I particularly don't care for it. I don't read a doujin and go like, oh, she's a virgin, hot. Citation needed. No judgment, of course. Witch from Mars, damn bro, is already making a sequel to Mercury Before Sunrise. Oi, you get what I meant, you fuck. Might be related to the whole taboo appeal, which I'm pretty into. It's exciting to introduce dirty things to content. Okay. Like, I think the quiet librarian girl actually being freaky is a pretty popular trope based on the same concept. Of course, the whole nun thing. Making a new series called Altered Freak, where you're testing the government's new wiener enlargement surgery. You can extend it for a temporary amount to 5 months. That's such a genius idea. I'm fucking stealing that fucking hell. When you run low on boner juice, you have to mana transfer with some of the monster girls. Fucking. Anyway. Girls who are innocent and chaste on the surface while hiding sexual knowledge or desire, often more attractive to me than girls who just present themselves as dirty or horny from the get-go. That makes sense? Also, something like beautiful fairy from nature or goddess feeling like it's sinful even to have dirty thoughts about them, let alone touch their sacred body. It's a lot more exciting somehow. Again, you have whatever reasons you want, but I'm talking specifically about the Japanese otaku side. Sorry, but I think 2D side-scrolling and bullet hell are fundamentally incompatible. Well, that's what they're trying to make work with, like, Rabby Ribby. If you don't think that's a good idea, that's on you, that's fair, but it's what they're trying to do. That's what I meant by the aesthetic of purity, though I know it might be a bit removed from the purity of otaku culture related to being a virgin or not, but I think it's at least somewhat connected. Anyway. The Tenshino 3P author is also the Rokyubu author, isn't it? Or is it just the artist? I think it's both the artist and the author. I'm pretty sure they're both written and drawn by the same person. Do you identify as an otaku? Guys, I think Sun is secretly a Taimanin villain. I'm unfamiliar with this term, altered freak. I don't believe you, Sun. Have extremely low eroge knowledge, unfortunately. Just haven't really broken into the median yet. Do you want recommendation? Okay. Okay, I think I'm caught up now. Hopefully, like, that person, like, the new person, wasn't, like, didn't get bored and leave. And welcome everyone to the most annoying boss fight in this whole game. Yeah, okay, if I can get into this thing's back. Okay. Yeah, exactly. That's what I wanted. Perfect. Okay. Have an eroge seed bed. Okay. Is that like a can sock but an entire bed? Nowadays, okay. So yeah, nowadays, like, Taimanin really is more well known for, like, its no hentai gacha games in general. Actually, Taimanin has had quite a few like non-hentai gacha games. It's well known, mostly for those, like in general, you know. Off the top of my head, I loved Slobbish Dragon Princess. You can get it off, yeah, Castlevania boss. Nah, it's a device made exclusively for torrenting things for people. I think I have over a terabyte of upload on it. Holy shit, okay. That camera is so, it really is. This game really would benefit from, like I said, a targeting system or a lock-on system. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. Don't know where seedbed came from. Speaking of like VNs and like routes and stuff like that, like that may just be me because like that may just be me being like stupid, but does anyone else like not only play like a VN through like one route? I don't know why, but I prefer to like only play a singular route of a VN. Like I just feel like I like to roleplay, you know? Like I like to think that the choices I make in the VN are like my choices. No, these are the choices I would make like in that situation. Like, and whatever route I end up in is the route, like, that's my route, is the route I would end up in. Even though realistically, the route I would end up in is, like, none of them. But still, like, I just like to roleplay, which is why I actually don't like to go for, like, all routes, you know? Very stupid and weird of me, I know, but, like, is what I like to do. Again, I understand why a lot of people like to play like all the routes, and I get the appeal of that too, but there's a reason why I prefer to play like only one of them. You hate Subahibi then, oh my god. Okay. Now comes the most tense part of this whole boss fight. Okay. It's not that bad anymore. God damn it. Okay. Okay, this part isn't that tense anymore. Okay. Ah, come on. Again, I'm really sorry, but sometimes I just really need to, like, concentrate. God damn it. So yeah, I actually have some other things to talk about. But unfortunately, like I said, it's going to have to wait a bit. Aha! Fucking hell. Because I really need to concentrate on this part. I have that SSD in my computer now. Un momento, I gotta install VMware Workstation. Fuck. Yeah, this is definitely the most tense and annoying part of the boss fight. What I can't imagine playing only one route of Grisaya. It's like skipping on 80% of the content, like nearly 100 hours of content. The stories for each route are completely different. Okay, already read that. I like the childhood friend more though. I forgot her name because, okay, people are just talking about like Slobbish Dragon Princess. Anyway, Akira, do you have one specific one of the style and in-game in mind? Don't believe any of the girls are the MC's childhood friend. Maybe you're confusing it. If I'm not mistaken, oh wait, my virtual machine, I have my SSD, un momento. The torrent jargon is too advanced for my proto VPN QB torrent mind. No, YouTube app sent me a notification because I'm subbed to the Kadakawa channel. It's Higurashi again. Ah. Mr. Ryukishi, let it rest in peace, please. I think we talked about this, like, well, not we. Like, I remember talking about this in a video I made on the subject, right? That, like, has, like, tragic, especially things ending before their author feels like they told, like, the whole story. I feel like that fate is by itself better than like something going on forever and losing like what made it special, you know? I feel like this happened at this point with Monogatari, for example. Like, I really don't think the new like Monogatari stuff needs to exist. Like, I know this will be, like, a super hot take, but genuinely, like, I feel like Monogatari should have ended, like, years ago. Like, frankly, if it had ended in, like, second season, I would have thought that would have been, like, perfect, honestly. If you want to continue past that onto like Owari Monogatari and stuff like that, I'd be fine with that too. But like I said in that video, I feel like anything past like Owari that they did is like absolutely stupid. Okay. As annoying as this boss fight is, I at least appreciate that, like, it tries to... It's one of the first boss fights that really makes you, like, use all your monster forms. Like, you really need to use all of them to beat the boss, and that is something I can appreciate, frankly. So that's at least something nice about like this boss, you know? Like most of the like tension I have for him is like mostly because of like the first two phases, which you have to play as the Garuda, right? Which obviously leave you with very little health for the third and fourth phases, which are considerably like easier since you can play with like better like creatures. So when you get enough like health pickups on those phases, it's considerably like less tense. But still, like, I prefer not to risk things. Though, one thing that is really, like, annoying about this boss, given its multiple phases, is one thing I'll show you guys later. Which is, like, the feature that this game has, that a lot of games at the time of this type had, which is called Boss Time Attack. It's essentially a mode where you can play like a boss rush. It's a boss rush like game mode where you are trying to kill the bosses in the least possible amount of time. And like there are some bosses where this is particularly more annoying, and this is one of them because as you can see, like, it's a multi-phase boss. So even with a very, like, generous time requirement of 9 minutes to beat him, it's still, like, very tense to do so on that mode, you know? The game is pretty close to a boss rush already, lol. Hey bro, I got 15 minutes before the second half of Belgium versus Iran starts, so I'll catch up with you then. Cheers bro. PS, that's the game of the year game you're playing. It looks really good. Well, it is for me, but like most people consider this to be a pretty terrible game. Oh, but this cutscene is awesome. Please, please, everyone, I urge you guys to pay attention to this one specifically.
Where are you going? I am no longer needed here. It is pointless for me to stay. Don't think you'll get out of here alive with any genome chips. I don't care if you're a chimera type or some sort of new model.
Nobody tells me what to do. Owned. Fucking mogged. Something.
I am more powerful. And yet, why did they choose you?
Is it here already? No, I think I should really... Yeah. Perfect. Dun, 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 dun. God, I love this. Oh yeah, I did buy Higurashi and was meaning to play it. Should I use the original sprites or the PS2 sprites? I feel like the goofy sprites have their own charm, but it's mostly a matter of taste, son. I personally like both of them. To put it in simpler terms, I have a computer inside my computer dedicated to only torrenting. Yeah, the virtual machine, right? Also, that's my setup too. I am familiar with the concept of a virtual machine. I'm assuming this for sandboxing purposes. Monogatari currently is in its kind of weird epilogue arc era. Uh, oh fuck. Okay. Oh, quick. I need to run away. Run away! Ole. Bitch. Owari was indeed meant to be just Owarida, but I guess Nishon really loves writing Owari Monogatari. I think the opposite actually. He has tried to end the series so many times that I think it's just the producers wanting more money instead of him wanting to genuinely write continue writing the series, you know? Maybe it's just me coping, but I really feel like it's less him wanting to write and more people knowing, more producers knowing it's lucrative and wanting to extract as much out of it as possible. Yeah, I just had it mostly because H games aren't very hardware intensive and the extra security is nice. Yeah, I really should start doing that myself, honestly. Altered Beast seems to have a very high density of bosses. The levels between the bosses seem pretty short. At least from what I've seen so far, Nishio doesn't go out of its way to undo character development and ruin his own characters like Ryukishi. Does Ryukishi do that? I didn't even know, honestly. Finally, the dragon is available. It is the next generation of genome chip and means that we'll be able to reach the third concept stage, that is the creation of mythical beasts. Data conversion has been completed and the genome chip is being created at the power station close to the research institute. Cannot wait to see the strongest, most powerful creatures ever to walk this earth. And this is exactly what I mean. I'm going to give you guys a slight spoiler. But it's pretty funny that Brad stole the chips and is trying to get the dragon chip in the first place because like they implied, Luke is a new generation of genome cyborg that can control multiple genome chips, while Brad can only control one. So even if he gets the dragon chip or any chips for that matter, he can't use them because he's not a chimera type, you know? So it's really funny. Anyway, yeah, I noticed that too. How long is this game anyways? Again, we're pretty much I'd be very surprised if we didn't finish it this stream. If we need more time to finish this game, I'd be very surprised because it really isn't that long at all, you know? Maybe the rest of the game is bad because they used all their budgets on adding hype and aura to the bosses. This game's pretty close to okay. Altered Beast. So you're telling me this game is almost like Toho 17.5 before it was cool? I don't know anything about Toho 17.5, so I don't know. Uh, I hate human beings. Me too, buddy. Anyway, what's up, Obscure? Everything is like doing well, Arma. Thanks for asking. Anyway, is that Brad? Nobody tells Brad what to do. Bruh, the COD zombie noise. Brad's a tiger? Wait. Shiny Tony Tiger. Weird, this Altered Beast seems completely not similar to the Bat Boss. But no, didn't you see that the Bat Boss like had like armored plates and like horns and like fire powers? That's exactly why this Altered Beast is like the Minotaur. Like, and we saw that with the others too. Like, for example, the one for the Merriman ship. Uh, right? It was a rat that simply ingested the Merman chip, right? The second one was clearly like a frog or a toad that ingested the Yeti chip and got like ice powers. The Garuda too was probably like a rat or something that ingested like the Garuda chip and got like flying powers. And like the Minotaur was a bat that ingested the Minotaur chip and got like the armored scales, fire, and like the horns powers, you know? God damn it. I actually meant to transform into like Wendigo. And yeah, they have this whole rivalry because like Brad has the tiger chip, the were tiger chip, and like Luke has his primary chip, the like Jesus Christ. Like wolf chip, you know? God damn it. Man, these guys are no joke. Come on. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, here, like, I can only get once I, like, get, like, more into this area. But yeah, this is one of the most annoying areas of the game. But anyway. Do you usually pirate your H games? It's not worth it unless you do. Nah, I think I'm going to need this other one before. Okay. Okay. Really? I felt like the quality of the writing on Mono didn't degrade that much after Owari. Maybe it's just me. It's just that, like, there's no point anymore, like, in my opinion, you know? It's less that the quality of the work degraded, necessarily, and more that, like, what's the point, you know? God, fuck you. gonna need to try another tactic there. Anyway, so far the few age game eroge I have played are either free or I bought them legally. Fucking hell. Sot's goal is a crime against humanity. The whole thing was just him dragging Rika back to the hell she worked decades trying to escape from and committing character assassination to Satoko. Oh, the entire plot of Higurashi guess that was all pointless. Well, so I guess his like writing crimes were being committed like way before like his work on like Silent Hill F is what I'm hearing. Toho 17.5 is Violet Detector, right? Okay, oh, the oil one. The oiled one. The funny spoon goats, where Flandre suddenly comes back after like 20 years. Yeah, you guys are just on some like advanced Toho talk I will simply not be able to understand, unfortunately. Okay, I'm gonna need to test like how to do this. Wait, Flandre is in that game? Wait, I hate those people who want to bring back pure evil villains, because I'm convinced people genuinely just hate writing when they say that. Actual weirdos. I feel like boats like have a reason to exist, you know? Like, I don't think every villain needs to be some super complex like character analysis of human nature or something like that. But at the same time, there's nothing wrong with like more nuanced villains, you know? So I'm kind of in the middle when it comes to that. And yeah, apparently that's how you get through that section easily. I honestly always had like a problem with this section, and now I know how to like do it apparently. Cool. How nice. Would have been nice to know that like a bit before, but you know. And look, is the most annoying enemies in this game. I heard she's playable. I played that game once, never again. Refuse to 1cc that shit. Arma stinking up the chat with a stinky take once again. Not even a bad take, lol. What's wrong with pure evil villains? It is one of the weakest games in the series. Did you see that second story video or something? Anyway, no Pew, what is it? Video about that exact topic. Fucking well. But she is like a hyper purist, not honest about it. Pure evil villains are just not too likable. After the whole edge appeal, then there ain't nothing. I mean, the whole point is that they're not supposed to be likable, you know? Like, you're supposed to hate them. Like, it's the whole thing, I love to hate them, you know? She has the mental fortitude of a god, because there's like 12 videos completely debunking her videos, and she responded to none of them. Alright, man, see ya, bro, good game. Thanks for participating, Andres Felipe. OA misses his attack and gets bitch slapped. That's this whole game, yeah. I can see what Arma's talking about though. I've seen some bad actors trying to hijack those types of topics to complain about any villain with a more than just simplistic backstory, even when well written. Again, there are extremes on both sides. I mean, I would react the same way to someone saying that people who want great villains hate writing. Either way is a brainlet take. Akira, I mean, pure evil has in like Power Rangers villain type deal. Pure evil is never truly pure evil when dealing with complex characters. Even horrible people can be a bit fun to engage with. Oh wait, how much to get you to try to clear a Toho game that's not 9 or 19 on stream? There's no definitive value for that. Like, it's just that there's already like so much that like the whole limitation to that is like more time than money, you know. Like, I already like have to buy like Stellar Blades to play on stream. There's like Little Witch Nobeta, which I'll need to complete. We still have to get through like Volcano Princess and what's the name of that game? Chaos Head. Like, it's just that there's too many things, you know. Pure evil doesn't mean simples. It means utterly unsympathetic, irredeemable, and without a conscience or pity. Okay, weird. I remember this section being way more annoying than like it ended up being now. Interesting. You don't need to have sympathetic aspects to be a complex character. Making every villain that way is annoying. Again, it's a whole thing of like, not every villain needs to be one way or the other, you know? I'm not going to reduce my dogs to Chinese food as they say. Oh, what? Oh yeah, I do not think you need to play every Toho game since most of the mainline games are very same, but I do recommend trying a few of them mainline or spin-off ones. Multiplayer Toho games are also fun to play with subscribers, even if the latest multiplayer game is broken beyond belief. That would be fun, but let's not like... That would be fun, but let's not like OA get slapped around. Anyway. I didn't really get what you meant there. Take Harumi from Nui from Kill la Kill. Revolting, absolutely, completely pure evil character. Not a simple boy, unentertaining one by any means. None of us are ultras, but like, we aren't spring chickens, made a bit of dead parrots. We all love Takumi. See the point of arguing with these brats. My dog's pissing me off, so all my dog's life, we all love Takumi. Grey Platonic. Oh, no. You were already on stream. So, Grey Platonic just says R. Oh, my dogs are pissing me off. You're just like, correcting Arm. Okay. You can find Toho for free on Moria Shrine whenever you want to play it. ZZZ is releasing another lolly and, I'm like, let me in! Let me in! Yeah, I know. Like, ZZZ lollies are, like, some of the best. Okay, anyway, it's fine for earlier games too because you can play Toho 6 or 8 on stream. Why not? Steam. Steam, okay. I meant Zenless Zone 0. You're starting to sound like an OG-san in Muzugaki Doujin. Anyway, I mean, who's the new lolly? The blonde one with the big hat? Oh yeah, that too actually. There's the like blonde one with the big hat, and there's also like one lolly that they released that like she's the like the lolly form of like Sunbringer, I believe. The werewolf is still the coolest, by the way. I agree, actually. Like, genuinely, like, I agree with Arma on this. I really think that, like, out of all the forms, like, I like all of them, but, like, in terms of simple aesthetics and powers, I think the werewolf is definitely the coolest. Like, I prefer using the Wendigo simply because, like, he's more powerful. But yeah, the werewolf is definitely, like, the coolest one. Okay, perfect. To me, always the can't talk about this actually. First off, welcome to the stream, Gummy Gum. But like, I actually had Digitan moment, you could say, like an Agnes Digital moment, like yesterday, because someone told me that, like, on the comments of a particular post I made, right? Someone told me that I was their favorite, like, AnyTuber. And, like, if you know anything about, like, Agnes Digital, you know that, like, she's very self-deprecating. She believes herself, despite being, like, both in the game and in real life, one of the most notable, like, race horses out there. She, like, self-deprecates a lot, right? And genuinely believes herself to be, like, nothing special. And so whenever someone says that they're a fan, or that they like them, or that they like Digitan, her immediate response is like, why? Like, and literally it's not because she's an asshole or anything like that. She just literally cannot fathom why you would like her above, like, anyone else. And that's unironically me. Like, one person in the comments said that I was their favorite AnyTuber, and that was my exact response. I was like, I didn't say that to the guy, but when I saw that, I, like, looked at my phone and, like, screamed at the screen, like, incredulously, like, why? Why would I ever be anyone's favorite AnyTuber? Like, I really felt like Digitan at that moment, you know? So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. Anyway. I mean, if we play Toho with you, the viewers would win hard. Oh yeah, that's definitely true. Seeing lots of videos of people playing with her. Yeah, she's definitely a very fun character. The only Mezugaki Dojin worth reading is the no reversal variety. What? Ah, okay. Yeah, Soul Sun isn't Chuloli. Yeah, obviously. Don't play ZZZ. I need a name to Google. Don't know, man. Zun is weird. I had assumed this was not a secret at this point. I forgot her name. Okay. Is Norma Hollowell? Is it Norma Hollowell? Weird in what way, Pew? Okay. I'm going to try Pantheon 5 again. Wish me luck. Oh, Pantheon 5, you know, that challenge you were mentioning in, like, Hollow Knight, right? Yeah, good luck with that, Arma. I really hope you succeed. What? That one son. What would Billy and Banyuer, anyway. What would Billy and Banyuer right there? Wait, what? What the hell are you talking about? That's why you can't trust furries. What? What are you guys even talking about? Why is he, like, mentioning, like, robot boys? What the hell? I was referring to how no game from Toho 6 to 8 is on stream. Ah, okay. Pew, Zan explained he lost the code for some of his game. Ah, okay. The only reason we are getting a Toho 6 remaster is that he managed to find a copy of it on his stuff. He wanted to release it on Steam for quite some time now. So there are some games like of Toho on Steam. Are there? Gonna have to check that out. If not, I can download it on some other site. Thinking and find the code is what prompted the new remake. For me, I love you because you're really open-minded and you make really good live streams. There, you're my favorite. That's really nice to hear. Thank you, Gummy. Why would anyone watch any tuber besides OA is the real question. To be fair, OA, any tube is filled with LARPers, dorks, and tourists. You're pretty cool stacked against the competition. Again, thanks guys, but like, I am very like self-deprecating, so that's the point I was trying to make. So you admit you are the best mid-tuber. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. The thing about the coolest ZZZ character, that Arma was okay. And yeah, I'd say the coolest ZZZ character for me personally would be actually God damn it, her name is so hard to pronounce. Like goddamn fucking Chinese names. You know what? Whatever. I'm just going to go with the name I can't pronounce it. I'm going to say like Trigger. Trigger is like the what's the name? The coolest to me. Honestly, I don't even use the term any-tuber for OA because I associate it with these insufferable, quasi-normie, borderline tourist hypocrite shit posters on YouTube. They're a vile horde of fans. Damn, okay. OA, do you remember if an entire month already passed since my membership? I think YouTube just suspended it early right now. Weird. I'm sorry, but I don't keep track of that, like Akira. So I can't tell. The thing about the coolest, okay. So what top 3 lollicorns since it's allowed in your land? The problem is that I have like so many like dojins that like I would need to like, you know what, I will post it like the numbers. I'll post the numbers obviously because I can post links off stream on like the community post, and I'll do my top 3 there. Yeah, majority of Toho is on Steam, except a few, the best. KYDB and Keski are some of the few modern YouTubers nowadays who are true otakus. We actually watch a lot of KYDB's content. He really is a real one. Any tuber just brings to mind a different concept, Lamau. I guess I would call KYDB and OA otaku YouTubers or something. For me, Miyabi is Miyabi is definitely one of the coolest characters too. Who just say her archetype. Essentially, like, is like the white-haired lady that's associated with Jufufu. Like, Jufufu's white-haired, like, master. That character is the coolest for me. Trigger is, like, the coolest character whose name I can remember. His new video about the lolly snack was fun. Yeah, I definitely have to watch that one, either on stream or off stream at some point. Who is Keski? Nothing's coming up. The YouTube gods detected you watching Peak instead of Go Slop. And Vivian, the elf girl, is cool. I find Vivian more like cute than cool. But like, I totally understand if you think she is like cool as well. Yeah, exactly, that character, Genérico Jerônimo. Like, that's the one I'm thinking of. Fuck's sake. Typo, I meant Keksi. His older videos are a bit chaotic. ZZZ also made a comeback with Angels of Delusion. Yeah, they definitely did. Like, Angels of Delusion was like legit one of the best things that ZZZ created. Like, genuinely. Okay, as always, like, oh, you don't mean that they made a comeback. You mean that they made you want to come back. Which is also, like, valid too, yeah. Come on. How's China and Korea out gacha in Japan? I mean, I'm sorry to say, but they're just making, like, better stuff nowadays. Like, don't get me wrong, I would prefer if, like, Japan was winning, you know? Like, Japan is obviously the, like, birthplace of anime, so I definitely would prefer if they were the ones winning, but if other people are just doing better stuff, then there's not much I can do now, is there? Oh yeah, I think my controller is yours than yours. Mine is an old PS4 by my dad and has stick drift. Oh yeah, stick drift is definitely, like, the worst, honestly. I think the boss just broke. What's happening, man? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? I legit think the boss just broke, honestly. Okay. It's now or never. Oh, you mean Chaos Zero Nightmare? Yeah, I heard quite a few good things about it, honestly. Can definitely see why you would want to play that. Yeah. And it's a wrap. Cats, when they knock something over which makes a slight noise. Perfect. Okay. Wait, actually, like, the obvious big cat makes a dog howl noise. It seems I'm not the only beast which is altered. And sexy card game with waifu. Anyway. The Minotaur's walk cycle is hilarious. But yeah, let me get caught up with the comments and then we'll continue. Anyway. ZZZ, okay, almost, I mean. When people say any tuber, I imagine someone who is anti-lolly, constantly overplays the degeneracy level of any anime with mild incest, identifies as basement dwelling, and spends a lot of time shitting on some anime that they don't like, SAO or emo, which then causes an entire generation of people to regurgitate the same shit opinion for eternity afterward. So, you basically what you're saying is that, like, your image of what an AnyTuber is like is essentially like Mother's Basement. That's what you're saying. Suna was my favorite of the three because, man, she looks really good in a maid skin. My favorite was actually Yu Nangong. Like, I like Suna too, but she... honestly, I love all three Angels of the Illusion, but if I need to have a favorite amongst the three, I just like Yu Nangong the most. Both her, like, attitude and, like, appearance are, like, just speak to me, you know? Skill Anime is the only anime YouTuber I watch. Thus, he is my favorite. Anyway, thanks. I seem to have watched his Oreimo is a Masterpiece vid, though I don't immediately remember it. Thanks for the recommendation. Oh, you talk about Kexi. Okay. The fuck is that monster boss? I don't get what you mean, Gamigan. Like, why is this one specifically stranger than the others? Korean gods got to be the new best because of Brown Dust 2 and Nikkei Goddess of Victory and Chaos Zero Nightmare. Oh yeah, Korea is definitely like dominating. China like has the advantage, like has an advantage for their gachas being more like 3D. But like Korea definitely dominates in terms of quality. Anyway, that's just my cat. Yeah, apparently this boss is very like cat accurate. Yeah, Chaos Zero Nightmare is goddamn good and sexy and has a great story. Card games! Apparently FTKs are a thing in Chaos Zero Nightmare too. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they fucking be? Yeah, best anime card game I've ever played, Chaos Zero Nightmare. Anyway, sexy card game with waifu. Talk about Hollow Knight, by the way. Suddenly, one day, my beast altered. Go to use my beast is altering as an euphemism for an... Why are you like this? I never play Limbus, by the way. I give away a challenge. Could he beat the OG Silent Hill 2 scariness? I don't get the challenge. Like, do you just want me to beat like OG Silent Hill, like download it for my like emulator and beat it on stream? I'm pretty sure I could. Like, it would be difficult. I'm not trying to downplay it and say that it would be easy, but I definitely think that I could beat like OG Silent Hill 2. He basically described Mother's Basement. He did exactly that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, pretty much like his idea of like any tuber is just Mother's Basement. Those 2016 Naruto videos were the epitome of LARP and caused a decade of suffering for our community having to deal with people who don't fucking read. Oh yeah, like there's a video called like Naruto, the self-made hypocrites that like is a plague on Naruto discourse that affects the community to this day. Yeah, trash taste is the biggest offender in that type of stuff. Like, I'll be honest, trash taste is so normie. Like, that's what made me not want to watch them. Trash taste is such a normie anime podcast that I think I already talked about this, but the internet historian likes it. And like, what's the problem with the internet historian liking trash taste, right? Like, what do you dislike the internet historian? No, that's not the point. It's just that the internet historian like has admitted that he has no idea like what anime is. Like, he hasn't even watched like the popular stuff like Dragon Ball or Yu-Gi-Oh or any of that. So if like the person who like is the most unfamiliar with anime like can like if there's an anime podcast that the person most unfamiliar with anime can enjoy, like that's not a good anime podcast to me. So I don't know like how bad exactly they are because I didn't even give them a chance, honestly. I guess I don't know how to tell apart those YouTubers. They all mingle in the same podcast or whatever, I'm pretty sure. I gotta go do some stuff for Father's Day. I don't know if I will be back. Oh! Thanks for watching up until this point, Big Pew. And, like, good luck with your Father's Day stuff. And YouTubers are one of the worst things ever, especially the ones that want to critique anime, because it's in the worst fate possible, and a horrible attempt to be funny. That's why we like you, Owe. Oh yeah, I definitely watched some of those, unfortunately. I had the misfortune of watching some of those, yeah. Hold That Grudge Properly is another song that randomly replays in my head like an intrusive thought sometimes. Anyway. Yeah, they have ZZZ and Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail and Kani Archive and Azure Lane. I'm pretty sure Blue Archive is like Korean, Gamigan. Like, yeah, all the other ones you mentioned are like Chinese, but Blue Archive is Korean, I believe. Yeah, beat it. Oh yeah, beat it. Oh, okay. I'll download like an ISO for like Silent Hill 2 and we'll eventually play it. I can't promise it will be in the near future since we already have quite a bit of stuff to get through. But like Silent Hill is definitely added to like the catalog now. The video I watched which criticized an anime I like was so horrid I had typed out a paragraph in Reputation on the first like 3 minutes. It was 17 minutes. I spent 1 hour coping because I like a channel. It was so horrible, but I didn't want to type it all up, so I talked myself for 2 hours there. Don't actually play gacha games, but I do applaud Chinese and Korean gacha games for the character designs. Peak Archive, Azure Lane's Laffy, and Ayanami, and some of those newfangled ZZZs or whatever. Respectfully, away, any tubers nowadays are either stupid, LARP, or normie. It's not just you, you are amazing. You may be one of the only good ones left. Well, again, I appreciate the kind words, guys. The most unnormie one of the group is Joy. They criticize an anime, it's almost always in horrible fate and fallacious. If it's love, it's the same stuff over and over. I just did my Father's Day stuff. It's nice that like you guys like all like celebrating like Father's Day. It's nice to see. I love your channel, OA, no joke. If it wasn't for yours, yeah, I would not be on YouTube. Then like I didn't say that like fishing for compliments. Like genuinely I didn't, but like, I really appreciate the nice words, guys. Like, genuinely, thanks. Really, it's made by a Korean company? Yeah. Azure Lane is funny since the EN server is actually the uncensored one. Batche was too lewd for CN. Yeah, that is, like, really funny. Like, generally like you're implying, generally the... God damn it. The Western server is the one that gets censored, And Azure Lane is the complete opposite. The EN1 is the only one, well, it's not the only one, but it's one of the only ones that don't get censored. So yeah, that is pretty funny, yeah. I will wait the day you become PA, popular anime. Maybe one day. Like, hopefully, you know? Where? Where? Fuck. Ah. Quick, quick. Quick, 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 quick. Maybe I need to do this. Okay. Come on. Seriously? Okay, I just need to be like the werewolf. Come on, man. Oh yeah, if you guys want like another like any tuber who like is not like a normie or a larper, like Otaku Daikun is like also a really good one. Though like he does make some like drama videos, right? But like even if you don't like drama, I'd still recommend it to you because he does some really good like non-drama videos too. Especially his like videos on like Fate stuff are awesome. So if you guys want a recommendation of another like non-normie anime YouTuber, like Otaku Daikun is legit also one of the best. Like he's also one of my faves. Faves. I can't believe I just used that word. I just cringed so hard. Fucking sorry. I'm really sorry that I faves. I've been watching too many like Uma Musume videos, unironically. Anyway, there's that. There's this. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Like, I see that your comments are kind of accumulating, so I'll run back to save since I don't want to lose progress. And like while I do, I'll be like watching your like reading your comments. Bache was too lewd for CN. Me, I love Azure Lane. I still play it to this day. I saw like a few other like Azure Lane fans. And yeah, it's just really cool to see some people because it's a pretty like old gacha games, so it's pretty cool to see people who are fans to this day. Well, there's true anime fan, Otaku Daikun as well. Yeah, and ironically, OA bought me so many things from hosting these streams. The way you engage with chatters and read comments is extremely conducive to a fun conversation. Have learned a lot of media and culture from all of you. Just a great place to talk that I always look forward to. Again, all these nice words are very cool to hear. Like I said, I think the opinions you have put forth on your videos are stunning and brave. I'll vote for you to become the president of Brazil and the United States. Thanks. Can't say for sure, but I think Batya's infamous bitch skin was a collab with the Yamaha, so maybe that's why they removed the word from the motorcycle. Oh, also hello Teto, welcome. Okay. Speaking of popular anime though, fucking like one of my favorite like popular anime recently is Baki. Just because of like how balls to the wall that like stuff can get. Like it's legit some of the most like nonsensical bullshit ever and just play completely straight. I love it. You hear the new anime Petals of Reincarnation anime that will be like lolly hit? Yeah, I heard about it. Like yeah, I'm pretty sure it hasn't released yet. And like I can't promise that I'll be able to watch it when it does because like yeah. Unfortunately, I barely have time for much of anything nowadays. As I think you guys can probably tell because some of you are in the same situation too. Evil mainstream anime be like, guys, today we're talking about the peak Papa no Yukuto Kiki Nasai. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, dude. You just unlocked a core memory for me. Like I loved that anime so much when I watched it. Like Papa no Yukuto Kiki Nasai was like isn't ironically such a great anime. Like I loved it when I watched it. Like genuinely one of the best. Like, you know, Otaku Daikun is doing some great Nikkei videos. I didn't know that actually. Like, I know that he did some Nikkei shorts like quite a while ago. But I didn't know he was like recently doing like Nikkei videos. Quick, quick, quick. Now transform again. Lá ele. I'm not dead, I'm just plotting big things for my opposition's demise. I follow the manga, Gumi, purely out of morbid curiosity, because honestly, I think it's ass. Sup, chat? Yo, Teto. Sorry for not being here yesterday. That's fine, like, again, I never expect people to watch all my streams. That'd be really unreasonable. Kinda wish Otaku Daikun did more live streams because they're great when they do happen. Yeah, the only reason I don't generally watch Otaku Daikun's live streams because they're super long. Like, he did a FGO stream that was literally like 10 hours long. I don't know how that guy does it, honestly. Don't know how anyone does that. Anyone watch Gigi Murin Seran Kagura Seran Kagura's beach splash stream? I hopped in on it right after Always and it was glorious. No, but now I gotta add it to my watch list. I was on a retreat camp. How do you say it in English? Sabe o que é retiro? Yesterday. Unfortunately, the word is not coming to mind now, Teto. I know what you're talking about, but the word is not coming to mind. But yeah, I definitely know what you're talking about. And again, like, no need to, like, apologize. Again, I don't expect anyone to watch all my streams. Baki is a meme factory. It did away. It's on this current season. Oh, it already, like, released? Again, like, unfortunately, I can't keep up too much with this stuff right now because I just don't have the time. So please forgive me for not knowing that. It was so funny, Lamau. I was with the grown-ups group, 17 plus, so basically mostly adults, and we bullied the brats. Oh god. Lolly Hitler has Uchiha Eye powers, by the. Oh god. I haven't. I'm not super familiar with Gigi. She's pretty entertaining. Yeah, I will confirm. Gigi is like really cool. I recommend. Noted. Scan's Wish is also an underrated anime. I heard about that one, but it really didn't seem like my thing. I prefer, like, I get the appeal, but I prefer more like normal cutesy romance, you know? Some entered the rooms. I was on the outside guarding the door with wool yarn, lipstick and toothbrush to tie, paint and dirty then with it. They woke up soaking. Entered the rooms. I was on the with wool yarn, lipstick and toothbrush to tie, paint and dirty then with it. They oh, okay, I got it. God damn it, Teto. You are all so evil, man. She lost a mission on purpose. The reason the mission boss is called Gropety Grope Machine. That's my Gigi. GG machine, if you will. Oh god, that's great. Oh god. Also, speaking of DOA, my favorite girl is Mary Rose. I got her in Azure Lane. She's great. One that's really base taste, like Gummy Gun, but like talking about like DOA, Dead or Alive, and like Azure Lane, right? They did like a pretty big sin, like in Azure Lane, when it came to its collaboration with like Data Live specifically, right? Did this one first try. Damn, doing so many first tries like these days. You guys really are like my good luck charm, honestly. Like unironically. But anyway, but yeah, they did a pretty big sin with the whole like Data Live collab in like Azure Lane, because like they made was it Data Live? Yeah, it was Data Live with Kurumi specifically. Because they turned pretty much every character in Data Live, every like flat-chested character, into like a booba monster. Well, not a booba monster, but they definitely like made all the flat-chested characters way more like busty, right? In Azure Lane, and a lot of people complained about it. Is Azure Lane rerunning the Dead or Alive collab? I'm not sure, but I would doubt it, honestly. Scan's Wish is just your average Brazilian telenovela. Lol. In that case, like, the premise didn't sound very good. Like, well, not very good. Didn't sound like very appealing to me. Like, from when I read it. But like, if that's legit, like how it feels, like if that's legit, like how it feels to watch it, I might need to give it a try. You know, just because I love like cheesy shit like that. Some tied a foot to the other. Some other tied the pinky of the foot and connected the yarn to the underbed. It was a bunk bed. They even played tic-tac-toe on a dude's back with the lipstick. It's stained. God, you people are evil. You are genuinely fucking evil. Anyway, yeah, it's a dark romance, but also Toradora will be a class. Yeah, Toradora, I genuinely watched it, and it's still one of my favorites. Yeah, rerun not too long ago. Finally got Mary Rose after all these years. Making previously flat or small characters busty always pisses me off. To me, it's kind of like it kind of varies, honestly. Like if a fan artist does that, like I don't mind it. Like if a simple like fan artist like takes a character that's usually like flat chested and they draw then busty, like personally I don't care too much about that. But if it's like a corporation making a official design for like a collaboration or something like that, like yeah, that does piss me off. The only exception to this that I can think of was was a particular like bonus art that they did for Blaze Blue, right? Where like there's this character that called Noelle, that like she is not only flat chested, but she is a character that has a lot of breast envy. So it makes no sense to make her busty, right? But there was an artist who made official art. Well, it was bonus art, but still official art for like Blaze Blue, right? That where it featured Noelle like with like double D's, right? And like the official, like the director of Blaze Blue complained about it. Like he said, hey, it doesn't make any sense to make Noelle of all characters like big breasted. Please like draw her like flatter, you know? And the guy straight up refused to do it. Like he kept drawing Noelle like big breasted, and the director kept complaining about it. And like this little field of theirs got to a point where like the artist just said like the director of Blaze Blue keep complaining that I give Noelle like big boobs. So if there are any like if there are any little girl fans of Blaze Blue, please do contact the please do contact the director because he might be interested in you. And like obviously it's another one of those like pedo jokes, like essentially calling the director of Blaze Blue like a pedophile. But you can tell that it is like an actual like joke and not just like an anti, right? So it's less like infuriating and more just funny. So yeah, that was a pretty interesting incident in like Blaze Blue. Just let me, like, as always, like, complex parts, just let me get past it, and then, like, we'll return to our normal, like, conversations about stuff. Uh... Oh, you're talking about, like, because you're probably playing, like, what's the name? Hollow Knight while you watch the stream. Yeah, I can definitely see, like, especially given that you're, like, on the path of pain, like, literally the path of pain, why you would, like, react that way, yeah. Sorry, dude, but that's just what, like, the challenge you wanted to engage with entails. Like, I'm sorry to tell you that that's just the way it is. Okay. Anyway. Is the flying one supposed to be a bald eagle? I'm not sure, but, like, I wouldn't doubt it. And yeah, now it's going to be, like, one of the best, like, boss fights in this whole game. So before we get to that, I'm going to get to some of your guys' comments. Yeah. Oh yeah, I rolled on the data live. Got two of my favorites. Origami and the blue hair girl is good still. They at least kept her, like, flat-chested, yeah. Yeah, fan art is different. That's up to the artist. I mean, when they do it officially. I recall Kotori being pretty much flat in Azure Lane. I remember there being a controversy of, like... Yeah, I was pretty sure that, like... a character in a collab in Azure Lane had their boobs buffed, and people complained about that. And I'm pretty sure it wasn't Data Live, so weird. A lot of games with fan service do that. It looks like they give flat-chested characters more volume because some artists genuinely struggle to make small boobs sexy. Sounds like a skill issue to me. For me, depends, as long as not too big. I care. Lol, Ku awakens from his slumber to fight the balloon conspiracy, of course. How dare they make balloons from nice small boobies. Both swimsuit skins of Origami and blue hair girl, hard remember her name, she was my second favorite. I have not watched Data Live in a long time. Yeah, I also haven't watched like Data Live in a long time. I really need to rewatch that to make I really need to watch a lot of anime to make, especially the waifu rankings again. Who was it? That artist? Who was it again? That artist who made the Hololive avatar and will burn down your house if you make the girls big-breasted? I don't remember her name, but I do remember there is a female artist and that she was the one that made, like, Amane Kanata, if I'm not mistaken. What I like about Azure Lane is if you touch their booba or head, they will react. Oh yeah, that's a really rare feature actually, especially booba touching. So yeah, Azure Lane is, like, really brave for actually implementing that. Like, that's generally very controversial, like, especially on the company side. to put in a gacha game. Imagine if the director responded, the artist sings to like hags with cannons. If you're an insecure flatty, contact him so you can pay your boob job, so he can pay you a boob job. That would have been like a that would have been like a good response, yeah. The Lamaline bunny skin is still my favorite. Oh yeah, that one is a great one, yeah. They put two of the most unfair bosses back to back. I had to redo all of that. Yeah, again, it's not called like... No, I don't think you're in the Path of Pain. You're in the Pantheon 5, right? But yeah, it's still like, that's the experience you put yourself through. I'm sorry. The flight... Yeah, Bald Eagle... Fuck this game. If I design a character viewer for a game, I will make them respond to clicking or dragging on every single part of their body with different results depending on the part, gesture, and personality. I'm not sure if there's a booba touch mechanic, but I do know that in GFL, like Girls from Line 2, there's a butt touching mechanic. Like if you touch a character's butt, they will react in a variety of ways. But yeah, booba touching is like way more rare. I can only remember like Azure Lane doing that. Lemma Lane's bunny skin is great. Oh wait, no, don't worry. I already saw it and I already bust. Anyway, Hollow Knight is good, but Arma playing Hollow Knight? What God damn it, Teto, I can't read some of your comments, you know, I can't do that. Silk Song, that one's even harder. No, I think Arma's playing the, like, original Hollow Knight. Yeah, I love Hollow Knight. I beat Path of Pain, but I'm trying to finish Pantheon 5. Every boss in the game back to back. Not only every boss in the game, but Pantheon 5, I believe, on some of them, at least, they have some enhanced versions, some like stronger versions of some of the hardest bosses too. Blue-haired girl Miku or Yoshino? Yoshino, yeah, Yoshino. And Yoshino is like definitely best girl. It's definitely the one that like the protagonist loves the most, if I remember correctly. Like it's the one he canonically finds the sexiest. So he's canonically a lolicon, yeah. Anyway, it's not that I'm bad at the game. Like, again, I never said you were bad at the game. It's just that that mode is just, like, designed to be difficult, you know? It's normal. I beat NKG no hit. Oh, Nightmare King Grin. Okay, no hit. It's just that I have horrible skill with longer battles. Again, like, and that's completely normal, honestly. Silk Song's apparently hard enough to make people mauled in the Steam reviews. Haven't played it yet, but I only kind of like Hollow Knight, but I might be a bit excited. Okay. I only like Hollow Knight enough to play the basic story and then stop, so maybe not worth playing Silk Song. Silk Song is good, played it. Anyone who hates it has a skill issue. I mean, yeah, that's exactly what we're discussing. The Data Live is finally ending once they release the next season, by the way. Finally. Like, I like Data Live, but it's nice to see an anime, like, end, you know? Instead of being dragged through the mud again and again. Fun fact, I have 400 hours on Hollow Knight, haha. Again, I'm not surprised, it's an incredible game. Not addressing that, my favorite girl in Azure Lane is Pris Eugene. Oh, you're one of the OG fans, I see. She's one of my top 10 waifus. Don't have a skill issue, Teto. You degladiate in the comments there. Teto, Hollow Knight's pretty hardcore, to be honest. Yeah, it's great. I love the booty. I play Girls from Line 2, underrated gacha, and cheap good skins. Cheap? Seriously? I heard they were actually pretty expensive. Maybe they changed that. Like, I haven't been keeping up. Plus, I love waifu based off of guns. So, it's one of the big, like, things about it. Arma, never mind. I'm retarded and read it wrong. Dan Arma. I think he loves Toka the most. No, but when I say that he loves, like, Yoshino the most, it's just that every time there is like a competition to see like, oh, which girl does like he think is the prettiest, like Yoshino consistently wins. Like obviously like he loves Toka the most, but he's definitely a lolicon that thinks like that Yoshino is the sexiest one. But the issue is that she doesn't get much character development despite having 4 volumes to herself. Got Lemaline Bunny skin, I got it too, it's amazing, great for booty fans. That's true. Always should play Hollow Knight and 112% all achievements in the game. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah, there are some challenges I'm willing to like engage in. That's not one of them. I'm training to do all the bosses no hits. Good luck there, Arma. Like, it's not just a matter of skill. You're gonna need like luck to do that as well. Oh wait. That's also another peak cutscene. Calm down. Let's all pay attention. This is Dragon, the legendary beast of destruction. You shall not have it. Do you still feel the pain from the wound that I gave you? Come, let me put you out of your misery. I love this. I love the cutscenes in this game. God damn it. Okay, I'm going to need to lock in. I'm sorry. God damn it. Okay. Dodge this, bitch. Fuck. Okay. Yeah. Please tell me that life drops. Fuck. Okay. Now to this part of the fights. The brief, awkward silences after every line. Lamau, he aura farms. The way he crosses his arms. But yeah, sorry, but I'm going to have to. I know that some of you guys had some pretty cool reactions to like the Brad's cutscene, and I'm glad. But like, I will only be able to react to your reactions like in a bit, because like I really need to concentrate for this part, since unironically this is one of the hardest bosses in the game. Why did you disable the Minotaur to run back? Is it faster? Yeah. Did you not see how, like, ungodly slow the Minotaur's walk cycle is. Like, of course, the like disabling the Minotaur to like run back is faster. Please, please, just one life drop, please, just one. That's all I need. Minotaur can do his charge move though to be faster. Yeah, but it, like you described it, is a charge move. You know? Like you need to charge it to be able to use it. Like it takes time to do that. Like you can't just do that on a win, you know? So yeah, the Minotaur can be fast, can be faster if you like charge it, but you have to charge it for him to be faster. So for normal applications, it's actually way faster to disable him when like running back. It's what you get, bitch. Who do you think you are, Shao Kahn? God damn it, no. Okay. God damn, the controller disconnected. Gonna need to run around like looking for life drops. God damn it. Ah, God damn it. Okay, if I can land like... Yeah! Okay.
I now understand why it was you that was chosen.
Why did you release the genome mist?
Me? Have you not yet realized the truth? You must stop Anastasia. There is still time.
Bro, like... Okay. Fucking... Oh, you must stop Anastasia. Ooh, I can never... I totally can't see this twist coming from like a mile away. I love how he needs to be like cryptic about it. Like, oh no, you need to stop her. Like, there's still time. Like, no, don't explain fucking anything. Just, I swear.
So, how are you feeling? Don't try to get up just yet. Your body hasn't recovered. I don't know if you remember, but you were mortally wounded in your last mission. We recovered your body and rebuilt you as the third genome cyborg.
Genome cyborg?
It's a little difficult to explain, but, well, using what we call a genome chip, you can temporarily alter your genetic structure to mimic those of specific animals. Let me introduce you to another genome cyborg, Brad. And another, Anastasia.
Call me Anna. Nice to meet you.
I mean, this isn't that much of a twist, right? Like, it was established, like, right at the beginning that, like, only genome cyborgs can survive inside the genome mist. So, like, the fact that she is a genome cyborg shouldn't have been a surprise to anyone, honestly. And yeah, now the game is pretty much over. Like, once you get the dragon, there's very few things that can stand in your way, as I'll demonstrate. In fact, I think I even talked about this, like, in my video that I made reviewing this game, right? That, like, once you obtain the dragon, like, he's pretty much, like, your ultimate form. Like, you have very little reason to use any form other than the dragon, like, once you obtain him. And, like, I'm going to revise my opinion that the werewolf is the coolest. Like, until you get the dragon, that's true. But, like, the dragon is definitely the coolest, like, monster form in, like, this game once you get him. Anyway, I'll get to the comments, like, very soon. And then we're going to go to like, the last area in this game. Yeah, we're genuinely, like, at the end now. Like, we only have, I think, 2 areas to do. And then we'll get, like, to the final boss. Is it just me, or do I like In Water ending for James? What? I have no idea, like, what you're talking about, like, Gummy Gun. I'm sorry. I don't think so, but anyone played Rain World in here? Brad. And KP already got an anime announcement a few months ago. Oh, okay. Guess what the author made after Data Live? A gender bender novel, of course. It's called King's Propose, and it's kind of fun. I'm on the 2nd volume right now. And King's Propose already got an anime announcement a few months ago. Definitely going to have to, like, check it out when it releases. Lamau, he aura farms, the way he crosses his arms. Yes, the classic final boss templates. Let's just make him like the player, but with less hit stun. Yeah, pretty much. He's strong, like an army guy at the end of Dead Rising 1 boss. Yeah, it's very, like, tenuous, like, similarity, I'd say. But yeah, it's somewhat similar. Cheese strats? None that I know for this boss. Okay. Already addressed this. By the way, since the retreat camp was literally on the mountains, literally the last thing I saw before being unable to use my phone again from the shitty signal was a sad edit about Nishiki, Yakuza. Just remember that now, and I'm drinking cans of Coke because I'm not an alcoholic. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not too familiar with the Nishiki character, but from the way you're describing him, I'm guessing he's pretty important and he probably dies. So, like, yeah, I definitely understand how you're feeling. I'm so unfamiliar with this retreat camp concept. Is this a school thing? Teto said he doesn't know if it's the correct word. It's a kind of vacation, don't know either. We call retiro. Retiro, na verdade. That's how you pronounce it, retiro. Then I had a second favorite girl in Azure Lane. It's Z9. Then number 3 is Ulrich von Hutten. 4 is Kaga. And 5 is Yudachi. Pretty cool list, honestly. Both of you Italian or what? Brazilian. Nice. Oh, I see. Fuck. Doesn't explain at all. Just aura farms, lol. Brad, why do you not explain? The world is at stake. Curious to see if power scalers will be interested in King Proposal, since the selling point is how did this nearly omnipotent girl got killed. And no, by the way, that's not a spoiler. Generally, like, power scalers don't get too interested in like series that are more based on like waifu stuff. They generally prefer to stay on like shonen things. It's not impossible. Like, I know that power scalers have a field day with Elfen Lied, for example, but it's not very likely that they'll be interested, you know? What animal is she? A snake? Can I spoil it for Sun? She's already a snake in a certain way, lol. Yeah, I think you can spoil it. Like, I already made the whole video talking about it, so it's not like, I don't expect people to not know. Like, you can spoil it if he is, like, okay with it being spoiled. Anyway, Sun, Retiro is like camping, but for religious purposes. And you can do basic stuff you do on a camp, plus games, but the objective is having a reconnection with God, according to the definition. What about sexy anime for turn into anime girl? Hahaha, joke. Can you elaborate, Kamiga? What about sexy anime for turn into an anime girl? Like, are you talking about gender bender anime? It will take some time, but she's a reference to the old game boss. Oh, is this a no. It's just a little reference, a little nod to the boss of the original Altered Beast. Edgy reboot for the 2000s. Cannot wait to see more Chaos Head. There will be more this week. Like, I'm pretty sure we're going to play it on the next weekend. Yeah. In English, I think it's church camp or youth camp. I'm not religious myself, but I was raised on a Christian environment. My parents are Christians, so there's this little group for teens and young adults that organize a retiro with everybody. Kek W. Gamigan, watch Ayakashi Triangle. Yeah, that's a pretty good one for if you like gender bender stuff. Coca-Cola used to have... really? I did not know that. Damn. Okay. Son, that's the right term, I think. Apples. Plus, camping is fun, so why not join in, you know? And Fanta was invented in... Damn, that's some crazy lore right there. Fanta, of all things, was invented in, like, Nazi Germany. And, Coca-Cola used to have cocaine. Like, Jesus. Nah, saying there's secretly, like, a waifu from in this game. Okay, you're saying that, like, secretly there's, like, a waifu. Okay, in this game. Okay. You know, I actually had, like, because I really like this game, like, unironically, like, the title is no joke, right? This is, like, my favorite game of all time, despite, like, it not being, like, the best, to say the least, right? So, I really wanted to make a story with that concept of a person that, like, can transform into various, like, animal forms, and, like, of there being a city infected by essentially like genome mist, right? I really wanted to do my own take on this concept for a long time. I think it will be fun. Speaking of like story concepts I wanted to do though, like there's a concept I want to know what you guys think about, like in the comments, you know? I think I talked about it in a members only video, but it will be like essentially a story called like Walking Red Flag, which would be. And while I talk about it, let me demonstrate to you like the sheer power of the dragon transformation. First off, it can fly. So that's already like a very cool thing. Second, like its attack is really strong, as you all can see. And third, it can just nuke a whole room just like that. Oh god, okay. Jesus. Oh god, okay. Holy shit, okay. The only weakness the dragon has is that like he consumes a lot of spirit to use, right? So if you're in a situation where like you need to kill an enemy, but like all the other fodder enemies already died, like that's definitely like a problem. It'd be cool if you could turn into a T-Rex in this game. I agree, but I feel like that would be like too big a transformation, right? Like, as cool as it would be, like, I feel like a T-Rex would be too big a transformation for you to have in this game. You know? I'm not saying your idea isn't good, it's just that it will be pretty difficult to implement, I think. Scary monsters. Oh, okay. Akira, judgment track intensifies. Yeah, people just making like references here and me like pretending like I get it. Where is it, actually? Well, it's not here. So let me see if there is one, like, around here. You're a good Oshi, so I would never cheat. Thanks. But yeah, good thing in Canada we have real meat. Oh yeah, we were talking about this like before, right? How like I think oh that's also something like interesting to talk about, right? Because oh, okay, of course. Because outside of just the meat, right? I heard another like very dystopian thing about like the not too much the USA but China specifically is that there are some areas of China which are apparently so polluted that you know that very like exaggerated like joke that if people could like they would monetize like even like breathing, right? Even air. Like, there's this joke that if people could, they would monetize even your ability to breathe. And that's a thing in China I like recently learned. Like, unironically, there are some areas that are so polluted that some people have begun like monetizing like clean air, you know? There are some places that like sell people clean air, since there are some areas in China that are so polluted that that has become a legit commodity, a legit like luxury item, you know? So yeah, really scary, honestly. Like, it's a genuine, like, that sounds like a genuine, like, dystopian nightmare. Anyway, what I'll do now is that I'll get, like, caught up with the comments. Then I'm going to BRB, and we're pretty much in the last area of the game. So, like, I think we should, I don't know if we'll be able to finish today, but we should be getting pretty close to finishing it. Okay. I like how the review that Anastasia is actually evil has little impact, because she said like 2 lines in the whole game so far. True. Gummy Gun, who doesn't know that? I wonder how it tasted like with the white spice. Oh, right. What if there was a gender bender of this? You play as sexy girls instead. Honestly, that would be like super fun. Imagine like being a like late actually, I should do that. I should do like a waifu version of Luke. I should draw like a waifu version of Luke and draw like waifu versions of all his monster transformations. That would be fun. Altered besties. I thought he was talking about gender bender anime because I mentioned King's proposal from the Data Live Alter getting an anime. The MC has the power to disguise himself by turning into the mentioned OP. Oh, interesting. By the way, did you see the new Kizaki swimsuit? Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's like peak, like genuine peak. Also, 75% of the meat of their meat is lab grown now, which is crazy. China's the worst for this. Top lab meat wasn't edible. You said it right. It wasn't edible. Now it's barely edible. Had to say that again. Okay, I already addressed this. Okay, anyway. This is Peak. I like her with her hair down, but I wish they gave Shan a swimsuit. The real one. I don't know who that big girl is. They do have a swimsuit for like small Shan, son. Like, come on. Speaking of T-Rex, I still need to build a GMX deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's literally, I wanna be a dino when I grow up. Okay, I know I'm late, but I like coming to the stream for the same reason as Sun. It's nice coming here to discuss stuff and have a new perspective on things. Usually with smaller streamers we can converse more, but it is different here because I feel like you put a ton of effort into your streams, not just being come and watch while I do game stuff without the discussion topics you think of beforehand. You're a good Oshi, so I would never cheat. I do have some discussion topics that I think of beforehand, but whenever people like bring some stuff up that I can comment on, I like to comment on. I try, you know. Scary Monsters is Dio stand in the rebooted universe of JoJo. Oh, so that's what you were referencing. Okay. Good thing in Canada we have real meat. Yeah. For now. Son, I was just about to tell OA to go see what the official channel of Blue Archive JP posted. Shan and Shan's small swimsuit. Let's go. Yeah, and they even have a mechanic where, like, you would think that those would be 2 different units, but actually it's the same units, but you have a mechanic where you can alternate between the small and the big. It's super cool. Like, I really like that they did that. Though, I'm going to do a hot take here. Like, no matter which version you're talking about, I think Shun got the short end of the stick, honestly. both of her swimsuit versions, both the small and the big one, I think are the worst, like, of the new batch. Like, Kisaki got a great swimsuit. I think, I don't remember her name now, but the girl with the, like, red bikini in the PV, right? Her swimsuit is great. Kokona got a great swimsuit, but then, like, Shun, no matter which version, like the small or the big one, I really don't like their swimsuits, honestly. They're really, like, as fun as the change mechanic is, I think their swimsuits are, like, the worst ones, unfortunately. Also, for those cures, I was doing go-karting with my stepdad. Oh, that's so cool. Like, I hope you had fun. Ran into a wall and knocked out a screw. Yeah, that does sound pretty fun. I guess small Shan does have a swimsuit, but it's way too modest. Yeah. Like, it's... They could have afforded to give her... Like, I know what they were going for. I know that they just want to do, like, stuff that's different. But they could have afforded to not give her the, like, t-shirt and shorts combo. Like, that's the worst swimsuit, you know? Yeah, lab-grown meat is crazy. It's like 90% of China meat. Yeah, I don't know if it's that bad, honestly. I have to research that, actually, Gummy. Go-karting may not be my specialty, because I'm too poor to be a Lance-Stroll. Okay. Yeah, China has cancer villages where almost full... Jesus Christ, I need to go research that. I know that China has some horrific stuff, but I could never imagine it was this bad, Jesus. It really is like a fucking dystopia, holy fuck. Son, true, it looks very childish. China's legit just sci-fi dystopia. Bro, how do you capitalize air? Well, just like I described, you know, it's legit terrifying. So, I take it you like the small Shun swimsuit, Teto? Also, China sells reused cooking oil. Sell it back to its call. Yeah, that I knew about. We have that in my country too. Never underestimate corporate greed, Teto. Everywhere is a sci-fi dystopia these days. Yeah, but China definitely, like, takes the cake, honestly. The girl version of Altered Beast is just Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. I disagree. Have this new idea called Femme Altered Freak, where you're testing the government's breast expression drug. Femme Altered Freak. Big Pew is finally writing that anime plot. Sean, that swimsuit's pretty loose. Think about it. It's a kind of loose swimsuit. There's nothing else under it. It's like going commando while using regular clothes. Mental gymnastics to elude the suit. I'm glad you are aware of what you're doing. And, like, I'm just going to, like, pull, like, to just, like, throw cold water all over your dreams, Teto. Like, whenever girls wear the classic, like, t-shirt and shorts combo, like, they generally have a swimsuit underneath it. Like, it's generally not that they aren't wearing a bikini, it's just that they're wearing a bikini, like, underwear. So, most likely, little Shan is wearing, like, a bikini underneath, like, her quote-unquote swimsuit. Sorry to burst your bubble. Okay, you're kinda spitting. Maybe not so bad. You'll be like, so there's this new female transfer student. Also, there's a nice clean flavoring out of plastic, like making vanilla out of plastic taste, like, but microplastic, also because there's two cheap companies so cheap by the vanilla. Again, I'm going to have to research some of these things, Gummy Gun, because, like, I already knew that China was bad, but, like, I'm going to have to research if it's this bad, honestly. Isn't lab-grown meat not available yet or very limited and expensive? Again, that's why I'm going to have to research this. Next thing, they make us eat bugs. That's the plans, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's the plans even for Western countries, unfortunately. Eats the bugs. I thought my anime girl mousepad came in, but turns out it was a motherfucker cowboy's robe. What? Well, from the looks of things, all countries are going to become like China. I really hope I die before, like, that happens, honestly. Do you guys believe in aliens? I'm going to talk about this after I come back. Not really limited. Why it comes to China and USA? They're just started. It has a name of it in the back of the packages. I think you're confusing lab-grown meat but with like meat that's I don't remember the process, but like maybe you're confusing things. It's not that it's not bad, but it's not that like it's the process you're thinking of, I don't think. Anyway, I hope they make at least ants eatable. Anyway, I'll BRB and then I'll come back and we'll talk about like something else while I go through the objective here. Okay, I'm back. And like, I already have like some things to like say. The first is just a small like funny thing. Like, this isn't something of right now, right? But It's something I remembered recently and that I want to share with you guys, which is the Puta transformation spell, right? It goes something like this. Skedaddle, skedoodle, your snatch is now a danger noodle. And yeah, let me just drink some water and we'll get through with the game while I talk about some other stuff. Skedaddle, skedoodle, lol. Anyway, Mario speedruns. A great segue right there. But yeah, Super Mario like speedruns are like fascinating to me because like it's legit. They legit compete for like frames. Like they don't even compete for like seconds or minutes or anything like that. No, like Mario speedrunners compete for like seconds. It's crazy, like genuinely. Like I saw a dude that like he got a time that was literally like a couple of frames faster than like some other dude, and he like jumped up in happiness and he was like yeah, yeah, and he's like achievement was like how do I say this, was like a couple of frames. Like it wasn't like even a couple of frames, it was a frame, a singular frame. And keep in mind, like every second has like 24 frames, right? So his speedrun was like 1/24th of a second faster than the other speedrun. And like he was celebrating like he had just won the lottery, honestly. And like not to take from his like achievement, of course. I know that like this is like pretty impressive in their community, but just the fact that it is impressive to me is like crazy, honestly. Like imagine like struggling because like you are trying to get like 1/24th of a second faster. Like that just sounds crazy to me, honestly. Like genuinely. Yeah, he's Brazilian. I think his name is like Kiki something. I don't remember. But yeah, it was a Brazilian speedrunner that got world record for like like Super Mario, I believe. Oh, hello, Zashi. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Gummy Gun, I'm sorry to say, but I think microplastics are way more insidious than that. Like, I don't think you can negate them, like, with a simple, like, filter, unfortunately. Also, there are some people, like, saying that, like, futas have both parts and not just like the dick. And like I know that, but like it's just a funny joke, you know? Like it isn't meant to be accurate. It's just supposed to be like haha funny, you know? So I get you guys so I get your points, but like it really isn't that serious, you know? And yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to finish this today. Like, I think I'll get through, like, this last lab part, right? And after that, like, I'll read you guys' comments since they've been accumulating. Don't worry, I'm seeing them. I know that you guys have been like commenting. I'm not ignoring you guys. It's just that like I need to focus on like the game right now. And yeah, well, by the way, what's the name of the white-haired girl in blue archive with the plug suit? I forgot her name. Her name is Himari. Like, I'm going to, like, type it for you. Himari. Weird. Let me try this again. Can you guys see my message now? For some reason, like, YouTube had, like, a problem with it. Very weird. But yeah, that girl's name is Himari, like, Gummy Gun. No, it wasn't Gummy Gun. It was, like, Big Pew that asked. I'm not ignoring you guys. Yes, Zoe, we can tell by watching the stream. I'm sorry, I just get a bit like worried, like that people think I'm ignoring them whenever I don't respond much to like comments. I'm just a worry word. Don't worry. Like I say for you guys to not worry while worrying a lot. Like I am the biggest hypocrite ever. Obscure hypocrite is who the fuck I am. But who is like the really sexy like elf girl with the green hair? Like who exactly are you referring to, Gamigan? Where is he? Oh, thank God. Okay. Sexy green elf blue archive. You mean the Shupogakis? I don't see them too much as elves, but like if he is referring to like green-haired elves in blue archive, I can't really think of anyone else, honestly. Okay. Then two green-haired like girls that look like. Oh yeah, he's talking about the Shupogakis. Oh god damn it, not again. Please, 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 not again. So yeah, he is talking about like the Shupogakis. They have the elf ears, kind of. No, I get what you're saying. Like they do have like elf ears. It's just that like I generally don't associate them like with elves. Like I generally don't think of them as like elves, you know? That's why I was a bit confused. But yeah, we're just going to be like beating this boss up, right? And then like I'm going to be reading you guys' comments, and then we're going to finish stream. Got an LPer kink on my waifus. Yeah, that makes sense, Gamigan. Like, LPers really are peak, honestly. So I can't really blame you for that. It really was, honestly. Like, not to brag, but I really hope that, like, if they do implement, like, a swimsuit version of Hikari and Nozomi eventually, that they are, like, at least similar to that, you know? There was some really good art of those two characters specifically, you know? Perfect. Best type of swimsuit. Yeah, the ones that are still like triangle shaped and like tight, like form fitting, but have a few like frills, right? I genuinely believe those to be like some of the best, if not the best types of swimsuits. So I really like swimsuit Mika, for example. But yeah, right now I'm going to be getting caught up with the comments, and then we are going to be like oh, thanks, Big Pew. But yeah, there's very little to do in this game. So what we're going to be doing is that I'll probably be doing like another string of this game, right? Where because there is only like two bosses left, and you might say, oh, so just do them like right now. But like there's two of the most like difficult and like longest bosses in the game. Like, the last boss of this game is literally like a fucking marathon. So, yeah. This game is on like 10 hours. Yeah, I wouldn't even say like 10 hours. Like, you can see here. Like, let me show you guys my completion time on my other save files. Like, this game is about like 5 hours. The only reason it took more to beat it on this save is because I've been chatting with like you guys, you know? And the only reason this one is like a bit longer is because I did some additional challenges which I'm going to describe when we finish the game. Like, what we're going to be doing is like next stream we're going to be doing the last two like bosses, and then I'll be showing you guys some extras, and then we'll probably be playing something else. So to not add like any more like any more like time like to the game, right? I'm going to be on this screen for now. Let me no, I can demonstrate this to you guys later. But yeah, we're going to be on this like screen, and just so you guys have something nice to look at. Oh my god, I had the wrong background this entire time. Fuck it. Like now it's funny. I'm going to like be putting something nice on screen. Yeah, since we were talking about it, like here. God damn it, one sec. God, it's so big. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. I'll be putting this on screen while we talk. Anyway, but yeah, I'll be getting caught up with the comments, and then for now it will be the end of the stream. Okay. Do you guys believe in aliens? I already told this to you guys, I think. I believe in aliens, but like I don't think that they visit us. Like very likely aliens are going to be like animal intelligence at best. And if they are like more sapient, like I believe that they haven't visited us, you know? So I do believe in aliens, but not that they visit Earth or anything like that, you know? Okay. Wearing a bikini like underwear is kind of hot though. Fucking look at this like trash ass opinion, I swear. Some bugs are pretty good for your hair. Oh my god, the commies are in the comments. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm just making that clear. Fuck, I forgot I'm like a minute behind. Iron Roach is a delicacy somewhere. Frilly swimsuits are the best, like the one OA posted yesterday. Yeah, the one that's right here. Like on screen right now. Oh, but I don't really care if any of these exist or not, unless they're fuckable. Then I care a lot. I'm not a lolicon, but okay. The ice cream stuff. That I don't know, Pew. I'm talking about the ones that are actually rich in nutrients and won't fuck up your health if consumed. The that art away posted today. Oh, okay. I'm not a lolicon, but like that art away posted today. Erotic, the wide hips do it for me. Childbearing. I like my girls built like Midna. I mean the Hikari and Nozomi Pew. Yeah, but like I know which one like Big Pew is referring to, the Lucy art. And yeah, I do like some childbearing hips. Sorry for bursting your bubble. Like I'm not going out on the pool with the girls day 3 of July. Like of course they use swimsuit under their clothes. Every girl does that. Yes, I'm very happy for you, Teto. I'm totally not jealous at all. Like, of course, I wish only the best upon you. Ah, it's just that you were talking about like, oh, because they like she's probably like naked under there, and I'm like, no, no, she's not. And you should know that of all people if you're like used to that, bastard. Uh, but not as bad as Teflon. Non-stick pans, they give you cancer. And two use of using them. They tasted on rats and they got cancer. Yet they're still selling them pans with classic. Yeah, they like a lot of things give you cancer. Like if you actually go through like the list of things that give you cancer, you just realize, hey, living in like current society gives you cancer. It's fucked up. Oh, no comment on that because I'm not a lolicon. Yeah, they still sell pens in the Western Canada and USA. Big Pew, not a lolicon. Me when I lie. Like, man, then pens are bad, gives you can. Yeah, what? Lamar! No! Oh, that's a better idea for Femme Altered Beast. It's not how it works. Futas have both parts. Wait, no, wait. What? No, 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 Obscure. What have you done? Did you see the new, like, Super Mario Bros. One World Record? I have not, actually. Like how was it like how much time did it take for them to beat like how fast did they beat like the news how fast did the new record essentially? Sorry, my brain is not you can I think you guys can tell my brain is not working too well right now. I really need to like end stream after that. It's dragging on the floor. I can't walk that. Yeah, in China water's so bad as well. Yeah, like if the air is polluted, imagine the water. Like, what the fuck away? What did you do to Teto? I did nothing. Like, they are just like that, okay? Wizard, no sense of right or wrong. Oh wait, may I please introduce you to Super Monkey Ball individual level speedruns? Oh god, I don't want to know. I don't fucking want to know. You should see some of the stuff Scrap 651 puts out. Sometimes I think he's race cheating, but no, he's legit. Brazilian holds the world record right now, doesn't he? For the OG NES Super Mario Bros. Yes. I definitely think the Super Mario Bros. Perfect speedrun thing is cool, but my favorite speedruns are the ones with a lot of room for optimization that will not clearly run out. Mm-hmm. Prefer Super Mario 64 speedruns a lot more, and I have recently enjoyed White Knuckle speedruns. The Super Mario Bros. Speedruns are so ridiculously optimized, I have no idea how long they can last before an uncrossable wall is reached. I think I don't know about the Super Mario Bros, but I'm pretty sure the uncrossable wall is like already in sight for like the original like Mario Bros. Like I'm pretty sure like because I saw core jobs talking about this, right, that they only need like 6 frames to get like to the theoretically like best run possible for that game. But speaking of internet stuff, look crazy. ID law yet, man, it's great. Yeah, I believe we talked about yeah, okay, I already addressed this. But yeah, I think we already talked about this in the last stream, honestly. No, wait, jokes are not allowed. I'm just that much of a nerd about food. By the way, who? Okay, okay. Did you know way in the past humans used to be mostly meat eater? Yeah, yeah, because like hunter gatherers. Yes, yes. Okay, got it. Thank you. My Oshi's ignoring me. No, I've been done a wall. Maybe I need to. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. The artist Neko Arashi created an excellent guide teaching about Futanari, by the way, if anyone is interested. I am not. Thank you very much. There is like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Actually, you reminded me of something like that I should do like to end the stream. Like, give me a sec. I know I'm going to regret this, but like, I like being disappointed. Uh, are you into fan boys? I know I'm going to be like super disappointed by the answer, but like I still like to have some vain hopes, you know? There is like only one thing I disagree. There's only one thing I disagree though in that guide. You can find on Set Panda, X hentai. Okay. I thought they were they were twins. They are twins. Okay, for full. Uh, okay, blah blah blah. Sister Sandwich. They're demon girls. Oh yeah, they have elf ears, but they have like demon tail. So yeah, they are more demon girls than like elves actually. But I can definitely see why people would be like, oh, actually, mm-mm. The no camp is winning actually. Well, come down here. Maybe you guys will not disappoint me. Uh, anyway, the okay bikinis a day ago is very hot. Wow, OA has posted peak after peak lately. Damn. Okay, okay, okay. Come on, guys, please, please, please do not disappoint me. Okay. Why give swimsuits to those Diddy Epstein characters when you can give swimsuits to Karin and the one who looks like she sleeps with older men for money? Oi, oi. Also, like, it's pretty funny that you say that. I know that you're joking, but it's pretty funny that you say that because I'm pretty sure that most of the big-breasted characters in BA are actually some of the youngest. Like, they have this whole joke of in BA where, like, the older characters are generally flat-chested and the younger characters are generally, like, big-breasted. Some really, like, Benjamin Button shit. So yeah, Karin and Asuna are very likely like 15 or 16 like max, which makes this very funny. Shupagakis have tails with different shapes. Nozomi is more triangle sharp one and Hikari is more heart round one. People say that their tails symbolize that Nozomi is a demon and Hikari is a succubi. I personally believe that they're both just succubi, but yeah. Yeah, China got mostly fake food in the world. Is it also of Intel stuff? They have fake eggs made out of certain things I'll not say. You can look about that one yourself. I certainly will, Gummy Gun. By the way, I just okay. It's weird. You probably get it when you see it. But yeah, that whole playing Yu-Gi-Oh on a bike is probably because of Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds. Because yeah, in like Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds, they play Yu-Gi-Oh on like bikes. It's very, very silly. I feel bad for Chinese people, like what they have to eat. eat. Is this game okay? Be honest, Owe. Was this game shovelware? Yeah. Like I talked about this on my review that like this game is like not good. Like objectively, it's just not good. Like I love it, but I can definitely see the flaws. Like I'm not going to pretend like this is like ooh the best game. No, far from it. But I still love it. You know. Big Pill, I swear, if you're talking about pure-hearted golden retriever energy Asuna that sleeps with older men for money bar, I'm going to redacted you. Don't lie, she looks like she sleeps with older men for money. Oh, Gyaru, oh my god. The fucking stereotypes, I swear. Gamiga, where did you find those stuff about China? God, it's so big. That's what. How dare you, you fucker. How dare you? Big Pew, Asuna would never. She's too busy booby burying Neru with her hugs. True. Oh my god, the Shupogakis. Whoa. Arg, I'm dying, I'm burning up, I'm dying because I'm not a lolicon being showed. This makes me wither away and die. She's too busy boo burying Neru with her hugs while the. Anyway, Azuna and Neru trippies. Yeah, mostly ice cream. Okay, people are just discussing with themselves. Pero. Okay. A clueless kudere with a small chest who wears nothing but a shirt to the pool because nobody told her otherwise. Peak concept, honestly. Also, they make a great threesome, don't you, in that? Dude was just talking about hard style for the first half of it, and he just got a casual, like, world record. Uh-huh. Bro, I love bikinis with ruffles. I know every cute anime girl has it, but you rarely see them in real life. A true crime right there. OA inspiring Pew to write futa fiction. Oh god, what have I done? I like being disappointed. So OA was Mazo the whole time. Oi, you fucker, how dare you? Doing my part to disappoint OA. You too gay for me, to be honest, fanboys. What are you hoping for? Wow, 40%. Hey, you three people lurking. Vote. The results are scaring me. It's so 50-50. 50-50 sissy society coming. Fanboys and sissies are not the same. Anyway. Come on, it's perfectly balanced, like all things should be. Honestly, like I expected worse. I expected like 80 to 90% of you to be into fanboys. So, like, this is actually like pleasantly surprising for me. The fact that only 50% of you like are into fanboys is a very good result. I'll take that. 6 out of 9 viewers voted. Nine. Akira, you're right, but I'm going to disagree with you because I want to bully you and. Anyway, to be honest, most of the girls in BA seem like the. Anyway, and you can play Turbo Duo in the DS Yu-Gi-Oh games. It's peak. Name 10 characters that don't. Also, I look into things a lot. I see intel. I can find out what's happening in the world. 2 more votes. 2 bratty lurkers don't want to vote. Pew is just describing Sheena from Path of Sakura. Oh yeah, yeah. That's describes her to a T actually. I know who you're talking about. I swear I know. I can't remember who it is though. Yeah, I watched a bit of that. Was the show with the cabbage scene, right? The autistic blonde girl Pew. Don't remember the cabbage scene, but it's the one with the plant CC. Yeah, the plant CC. Oh god, I like that. But yeah, now I'm finally caught up. I'll be honest. We both discussed a lot more things than like I. No, not like birth control. Just watch the anime. Like it's funny, okay? Jesus. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, we both talked about like a lot more things than I had planned, and a lot less. A lot more because you guys brought some really interesting discussion topics, and a lot less because like I had a lot of other things that I wanted to talk about that I didn't get to uh because we got through so much discussion. Like you guys brought so much stuff to the table. But yeah, for now we're going to be ending stream for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I really do hope to see you in like the next stream. For now, though, I bid you guys farewell. Bye.